Hi guys, so today's session is regarding inheritance and interfaces. So first is inheritance. So inheritance is a mechanism where a class derives behavior and property from another class. So let's take an example. Here we have a class, okay, animal, and so animal is a type of class of animal, okay, and dog is a uh, can say a animal type, okay. So there may be many animals, so dog is one of them, okay. So this class, dog class, we want to in dog class we want to inherit some property of animal, okay. So in animal we have created a class, we created a method make sound, and we want same method in dog class. So what we will do, we will use the virtual keyword here. So this class will be declared with virtual and the method also will be virtual. Now if class virtual, we can extend here, okay. So virtual class we can extend here. Same is for method, only the virtual method we can override here, okay. And what this override will do, this makes sure we don't accidentally create a new method. If we don't use override, we will get an error. You see, method must be override keyword. So this override method make sure that we are not creating a new method, instead we are implementing it, means overriding the existing one. So how we will run, so this can be run like this. Dog d equal to new dog d dot make sound. So what do you think will print here? It will be bark, because we have overridden it. Let's see the output. Bark, right? So if we don't override this, okay, if we don't override this, okay, we are just extending this animal class in this dog class, and if we just use this method and call this make sound, so it will call animal make sound method, and this some sound will be printed. You see, some sound, because this parent class method is called this time. But if we want to override this method, we need to use override keyword to implement it, okay, like this. Okay, I think now it's clear to you how you can extend a class into another class. So this is the concept of this is comes under concept of inheritance, where a child get where a child inherit properties from its parent. Now let's take one example of abstract class has been. Just a minute. So here is the class shape, okay. So shape is abstract, class is defined as abstract, and it has two methods. One is virtual and another one is abstract. What is different between virtual and abstract method? Abstract method has no body, so this has to be implemented, and this display doesn't necessarily need to be implemented, but abstract method need to be implemented. Let's see here. Here, this abstract method area that we have implemented, and we have not implemented the display area, and it's successfully saved. But if we don't implement it, we will get an error. You see, the class circle must implement abstract method. Okay, so abstract means this is the method that you need to implement. Okay, and abstract method can only be within abstract class. If we write here, I write here virtual, so it will not work. That's why I used abstract keyword here for while defining the class. So abstract keyword in the class means this class will contain an abstract method, at least one abstract method. Okay, means abstract method can be used in this class. So if I use virtual, let's see if class gets saved or not. You see, class is not saved. Okay, so abstract is needed. Now let's see another thing is if I don't create abstract method, if I don't define abstract method, will it saved or not? Yes, it can saved, I think. Yes, it gets saved. So abstract class means you can write abstract method in this class now. Okay, but it can contain abstract method or not. That's the different thing. And abstract method must be overridden, and virtual method not necessarily to be overridden. If you see here, we are getting error if we are not overriding abstract method. If I write our abstract method, if I override abstract method, then this error vanishes. Now let's take an example of interfaces. So here is the interface class. We declare it using this public interface IC. So how will you create? You will simply just call click here Apex class, and then you will write this method public interface and interface name, and then this method. Okay, so what is an interface method? It's a pure contract. Okay, that means it has only method signatures and no implementation. If you see here, this method is empty. That means it has no signature, right? No body, right? And a class which is implementing the interface must implement all its method. Okay? Interface. So Apex support multiple interfaces, but only single inheritance. That means we can only just extend one class, but we can implement many interfaces. Okay. If we have written this rectangle class, here we have implemented that method area. Okay, if we don't implement it, you see, we will get an error because we are implementing this shape class and it's necessary to implement. Okay, so now we have known what is virtual, what is abstract, what is overridden, and what is interface. If we see here, overridden is necessary, right? Overridden makes sure that you are not accidentally creating a new method. Okay, now you may have something in mind like I have abstract class already which has empty method, okay, and which I can implement. You see, you are implementing here. Okay, you are implementing this implementing this method here. So you say that this is interface is similar to abstract class. If it is similar to abstract class, then why we need interface? So what is the difference between both? So the main difference is abstract class can have many other methods as well. Okay, abstract method, virtual method, or any other methods as well. But interface class will only have empty methods. Okay, no means method will not have any implementation. Okay, so it's a pure contract. You can say pure contract. Okay, but abstract class can have virtual or abstract both methods. Okay, let's see if a virtual class can have any other method as well. Sorry, abstract class can have any other method as well. I think yes, but let's check this. You see, we can have. Okay, I think now you have got the difference between interfaces and abstract classes. Now the problem is how we call this class which is implementing iShape. So in order to call this class, we need to, how we can call, just a minute. If you are a new user, so you will call like this. Right? So to call interface class, we can just define a variable interface, and we can switch between multiple instances. Okay. Let's say I will just declare a variable with the instance, and I can call any method I like. So instead of calling this, what is the best use of to use the interface? I will tell you. So using interfaces, we can switch between references of different objects. For example, we have rectangle as well as circle object. So we can reference between object of rectangle and circle. Okay. Now I hope you are clear regarding virtual, abstract and interface class. Okay. So let's keep it short. See you in next session. Thank you very much. Bye.